Assalamu alaikum. My name is Arshad Moulavi. My mahalla is Grand Pass. From the beginning, the problem started. We closed the gates and started praying Maghrib, and at that point itself, the throwing of stones had already begun. We completed Maghrib Salah at 6:45 p.m. and the problem started right after Maghrib Salah. What we did was we held the congregation on the second floor, and from there we sent everyone to the top floor. Some people prayed in the ground floor, but everyone else was sent to the top floor. Stones started coming and hitting the mosque from all sides, so we sent the people to the back of the mosque and we told them not to hit anyone or do anything, and we sent them there. The stoning continued for about 30 to 45 minutes. After that, they started to break the door. The door was locked, but they came through to the lower floor. They destroyed everything in the lower floor, in the ground floor, including the speakers and everything else. They had dropped big stones on the tiles of the mosque. After destroying the ground floor, they tried to come to the top floor. When they intended to try to come to the top floor, we threw everything that we could find through the stairway to try and stop them from coming to the top floor. We had about 50 to 60 people on the top floor, and there were about 30 old people amongst them. Therefore, we threw everything we could find to the lower floor, so they couldn't come to the top floor, and they left. Two elderly people and two young people who were in the ground floor got injured. They had beaten both the elderly people as well as the two young boys who were there, and I am the one who admitted one of them to the hospital, and that boy was injured at the back of his head. I was the Moulavi who held the Salah, who held the prayer at that point. My name is Arshad Moulavi, and I'm telling you what happened till 8 p.m. We did not use any swords, or no one cut anyone with any sword. But what happened was, as I said, nothing of the sorts of swords getting involved happened. I don't know what happened after 8 p.m. The policemen were there, but they were just looking on and they didn't do anything. There were about 40 or 50 people, and about 15 of them entered the mosque. And there were about 20 ladies, and there were monks amongst the crowd. They were amongst the civilians, and they were in their robes. They did not have any weapons, but they had sticks in their hands. For every congregation, there were about 50 to 60 policemen outside the masjid, including Subah, Dhuhr, Asr, and Maghrib. Even at the times of Asr and Maghrib, there were 50 to 60 policemen outside the mosque. The incident happened while they were watching on and doing nothing.